Yo, what's going on today, guys? It's Sam or Samito. Welcome back to the channel. Today's video is a coaching video. We're going to be reviewing a Diamond Hanzo, and we're going to be talking about what this player can do to improve, blah, 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 you know, the whole coaching spiel. Alright, so today this video has no sound, by the way. Today we're on Horizon Lunar Colony, which is a tough Hanzo map. I oftentimes struggle playing Hanzo on this map. I'm not really sure why. I think it's just kind of like the long angles. It's like in little corners to pick. That might just be me, but yeah, you're kind of doing it right now, waiting to pick that tracer. It was really smart, right? So if your healers are walking up these stairs here and you know there's a tracer in the back line, that tracer is probably going to have to run past you and look to kill your supports over here. And the fact that you waited in this choke, even though it was because you were low, you waited for her to peek her head out and got the entry pick on her is really big on your team, especially with first point Horizon. Like, getting picks on first point Horizon are really good. So what you did here was really smart as well. He sonicked this area down here from like a safe place, so it helps you see around corners so you can pre-fire more, giving you an angle on the Zarya. You pulled out your you accidentally killed his end, but pulling out the rapid shot on the Reinhardt's pretty smart, because if that Reinhardt dies, that's how you guys take the point next, and busting that front line is pretty important. But just be sure to be dodging those fire strikes as well, because you wouldn't have died to that Reaper and that Reinhardt wouldn't have gotten fed. You guys might actually lose this push. So like dodging that fire strike would have kept you alive and maybe giving you a chance to hit that Reaper in the head, but it looks like you guys are pulling through, which is all fine and dandy here. So you're coming back. You're about a quarter on your dragon. Now, what you're going to want to do around this corner, which I don't really know if you're going to do it or not, is immediately sonic that left part of the choke. Okay, that still works, but you should have done it more left, right? Because if you did it more left and you sonic this wall right here, like even here or like back there, you would have been able to see the Zarya and other ones coming around the corner, and that might have allowed you to hit a headshot, some miracle headshot that could have turned the fight into your favor, but... yeah, okay, so I'd back out and wait and be patient, try to keep your Moira alive and play by her. If you play by her, it puts pressure on the Zarya so she can't commit and kill her. So what you're going to want to do is play this slow, continue to play the angle right here and climb the walls and spam. Nice, good shot. Yeah, you pulled out your Stormbow on the Reinhardt, which is really good. And now what you should do is put a Sonic in his shield, because if he drops his shield, it's going to land on him and maybe even headshot him. It'll at least do body shot damage, and that could actually kill him without you having to put much effort in. So... oh no, pretty good push. Good attack. You capped in about 1 minute and 45 seconds. Pretty good, but you still need to feed your dragon more. So one thing that I'd be advising you to do, and most Hanzo should do this, is try to get your ult very quickly. That's something that high-rated players are very good at, right? It's kind of an ult race in this game, especially when you're attacking. If you can build your ults faster than the defense can build their support ults, then you can team wipe more frequently. So I would try to shoot the Reinhardt more and wait for him to drop his shield, because that's an extra, 9-10% every fight of your dragon, and then you would have had it by now if you shot that Reinhardt 3 or 4 more times. So, yeah, now you're like 80, you're kind of just waiting. But okay, so right here, you're probably going to die because you went too far left. You need to play back more on this right side, because then, look, the Reinhardt's smacking you, almost died if you didn't have your lunge. That's a very risky position, and you don't really gain anything from it, right? So you don't gain anything from playing this angle right here. You don't gain anything from committing around this way and staying left. When you saw their team rotating in towards your team, you should have immediately dropped back into the bridge and into a safe area where your healers don't and your tanks don't have to overextend to keep you alive. That might have been the difference in a fight there. We don't really know, but yeah, that's a very risky play. You don't gain anything from it, so I would definitely start to back up a little bit earlier. Okay, now you're just kind of waiting. This fight might still be winnable. You should have gotten the Mega, though. You're kind of peaking at half health, especially if they have like an Ana and another sniper, because she can just two-shot you now. If you gotten the med kit, it would have been three shots from the Ana, and 1 shot from a sniper in the body even, and that's just too risky, right? So if you had stayed alive, you might have been able to headshot the Ana. So get that health pack first. It's not that far out of the way from where you already were, and then peak. You don't really want to peak when you're half health, or when you're basically a 1 shot from anything. You should wait for a healer or get the med kit, because now you're kind of staggered and your team's staggered, but you could have made a big play there if you were able to keep yourself alive. So positioning, very important. We're going to keep going here. Looking at this, that Sonic, I would have saved that, but then again, it's on such a short cooldown now, we all kind of throw it around now anyway. So you have your dragon. Your Zarya's probably got grabbed, from what I'm assuming. You just kind of jumped onto the point. You're going to get yourself killed, so you probably should just die now. I probably would have jumped out if you're going to try and jump anywhere. Jumping in isn't going to help you, because you're just going to end up feeding again. It helps your death count stay lower, which in turn can help your stats if your plat are lower, like... performance-based SR is a thing, so that could help you. That 1 less death could help you. But yeah, so your Zarya almost has grab now, which is going to be pretty good. She's been working on that for a while, so you're just banking for combo which is what you should be doing. You need to play safe so you can't die. That's really, really important. You just, like, play really far back when you have Dragon. When your Zarya Hanzo combo is your win condition, your job as Hanzo is not to go up and feed. It's to play safe. You know, even then you're a little close. That Dragon's going to go right past that Reinhardt. Yeah, so this is what I mean, right? You want to play back and look at the angles. Your Zarya's pushing in. If their team's pushing up, you know they're going to push up. So you're going to want to jump back mid-range with your Dragon and not play that close. You want to play a little bit farther back, all right? Because, like, look, you would have killed that Reinhardt too, and that might have, I don't know, is he going to stall for a while now? Yeah, they're going to stall for a lot longer because your Dragon didn't hit that Reinhardt. It had to hit that Reinhardt. He wouldn't get nanoed. You wouldn't have died to the Junkrat because you would have been able to shoot the Junkrat. The Rein would have been able to create a lot of space for them. So, again, it's literally the difference between playing 1 and 2 meters farther back that will actually win and lose you fights. It's those very, very small things. So, again, don't get too greedy. I see that you're getting really greedy a lot of the times and going way too far forward. Just play it more passive. You're playing Hanzo. You can mid-range with this hero. You don't, I mean, obviously you don't want to snipe from super long range every time, but you want to play mid to long range if you have your Dragon and you're looking for the combo. Other times you can play close. But, yeah, so you're kind of just playing on the point. What you should do there is be looking for their Ana or their Moira, which is good, but now you're caught out again, right? Like, because the Reinhardt's looking at you, so in that fight, with their Ana being alive and free shooting in the back, you should have played up top or gone around the left at an angle where you can shoot the Ana in the head, right? So if she wants to heal her team, she has to risk peeking you. And a lot of times Anas won't do that because if you're a good sniper, they know that you'll hit them, right? But, you know, contesting that Ana's line of sight is really, really important as Hanzo because it really restricts what she can do for her team and keeping their Reinhardt alive. Because if you're negating that Ana's line of sight, that Reinhardt can't play as aggressive because the Ana's not able to heal him as much because she has to risk getting shot by you. So again, Sonic where the Ana is, if she's playing the corner, get ready to pre-fire. What a diva bomb. Oh my gosh, there we go. PogChamp, boys. PogChamp. And now you're kind of biding your time. You're picking your targets out, which is really, really smart. You see the jumping on the point is just not worth, my dude. The jumping on the point is just not worth. You don't want to be doing that. You want to look for the Ana next. Ana, because like you're not gonna be able to kill that Zarya. That she's gonna get pocketed. You need to shoot the Ana, and then the Ana kills you. Okay, so if you're fighting an Ana and a tank, your first priority is to kill that Ana, because if even if the Ana or the Zarya kills you after you've killed the Ana and your team is still alive, even if you say pull off the miracle and kill the Zarya and then their Ana kills you, their Ana is just going to go and heal her team and keep her team alive. But if you cut off the support there, none of the tanks get healed and their team does not have the support on the point that the Ana provides, and that's basically their primary healer. So target priority also pretty important. If the Ana was just free shooting at you and the Zarya wasn't paying you any attention, you should have been shooting at the Ana at that time. But hey, live and you learn. Now you know. Target priority. It's very important. Nice shot. Nice shot. Ooh, where are the heals at? Where are the heals at? You should definitely be sonicking her as well to try and get the angles that you can. The Ana just like shoots. Pff, unlucky. That's unlucky. And then, you know, your Genji's talking trash to their Junkrat because he got rip tired. You know, classic Genji play, okay? Tire only, Omega Law. Yep, there we go. All right. Jump back. Good. You're going to want to get out of this fight now. Get out of the fight and kind of wait. Do you guys cap or no? You should bank on your combo because they don't have a defensive ult that can survive it. They can just nade it. Shoot the trap. Good. Nice shot. Shot him once. Now just back up and wait. Unfortunate. Okay, so you're kind of just staggered there. And again, your only job when you have Zarya Hanzo is to stay alive and stay back in a place where you can quickly fire your dragons and still be effective, right? You do not want to be taking damage. You want to be playing safe and waiting for your Zarya. I guess he doesn't have grab, but you know, what is your Zarya doing? He doesn't even have grab. I mean, maybe you haven't heard a couple of them, but like, let's assume that they do have grab. That's what you want to be doing. You're playing like, the positioning is kind of tough for yourself here. And he says, Hanzo switch. Okay, unlucky. You're going to skip ahead. Do y'all pull off the miracle and win? You probably could have Dragon by now if the Zarya wasn't getting grabbed and just said screw it. You should have Dragon back by the Ana. Okay, that works too, I guess. If you Dragon the Ana, she has to move and either fall back to where she can't heal at all into her spawn, or push and rotate onto the point if she wants to continue healing. And either way, her only choices there are stop healing or peek the Hanzo and peek the enemy DPS. And it's a win-win for you there, right? You develop the advantage regardless. Since their Zarya is not getting grab anyway, it doesn't really matter. So, Dragon positioning, just try to think about where you can zone the enemies out with your Dragon if your Zarya doesn't have grab. Zone the Ana out so she can't shoot and heal her team, or force her to peek you on the point. Both are pretty important, so I hope you guys win the game. I'm going to be disappointed, Plat Chat, if you guys lose this game. Okay. Okay, the Genji is talking trash about the Junkrat. This Junkrat can only kill me with Tire. He must be smurfing. Okay. Okay, come on. And then, that's classic diamond trash talk, okay? Inaccurate with what they're saying, but, as long as they believe themselves. Okay, so, defense here. You're playing again in a risky spot. There's no point to be playing, I guess you could be playing that high ground, but honestly, you should just play lower behind your Rhine shield if you have a Reinhardt. You have an Orisa. You should just be playing the Orisa shield and sonicking corners right now because, see, like, you don't gain anything from being in that position, right? You gain literally nothing. You're just peeking at an angle that you gain nothing from. So if you get a kill there, guess what? They're going to spawn in and come back quickly anyway, right? Like, it doesn't really matter. And their Mercy might be able to, usually people are going to run a Mercy because Resurrect is a broken ability. They're just going to res the kill that you get from even playing there. So it's not worth playing that angle. Just play back and play the shield. Wait for them to commit to the point and then play the defense there. Playing defense, you have to be much more careful about your positioning than you do in offense, but especially on 2CP first point. Because if that's the case, then, you're going to die. Luckily, it was a 5v6, so you're able to withstand that, but at the same time, imagine if it wasn't, you would have for sure lost that point. You're playing Hanzo in this meta. It's your job to stay alive a lot of the time. So, and you'd be surprised the plays that you can make if you become good at staying alive. Like, if you try to stay alive more, you'd be very, very surprised at what you can actually be capable of. So, okay, we're going to skip ahead here. La-di-da-di-da. Okay, here we go. Fighting a Zarya, climb to high ground, really smart. You have a good angle up here. Sonic the floor. Sonic the floor is Sonic his shield, or put a Sonic in him. It's pretty important. You should definitely be using your Sonic to see where they are, especially when they're about to fight. That's when you want to be using your Sonic the most, because if you use your Sonic then and they try to come out of the corner, you can get a lot more headshots, feed your Dragon faster, combo faster. There's the Widow. Sonic it. Sonic it. Sonic it. Okay, never mind. You should actively be using your Sonic. Because playing Hanzo and other projectile heroes are very important when it comes to predicting where the enemies are going to go, and your Sonic allows you to do that really, really well. Having knowledge of where the enemies are playing really helps you predict your shots and just know where to position yourself, where you can go and where you can't. So I really think you should be using that Sonic a little bit more, especially during fights. Don't forget about it. Like, even just randomly throw it down in fights, like somewhere in a close area. Anything that gives you an advantage. Just shoot the Rhyme with it right here. Or Dragon, that works too. Okay, Dragon, that's a pretty good Dragon. Like, you zone them in, you force them to fight, you save your Zarya, you almost save your Zarya, but you're not using your Sonic like at all during the fights. Like, you're using it pretty late. Try to be using that a little bit early. And a shatter. What the frick was that, dude? What was that? What did I just watch, dude? Oh no, the combo. Oh no, he running Lucio over Zen in a 5v6 when they have Zarya Hanzo. Diamond, by the way. So, looks like you're going to lose this game. You're definitely going to lose this game. That's a mega unlucky. You guys, tell me you didn't lose a 5v6, please. It would probably be your Lucio's fault or you and your Zarya's fault for not counter comboing. But, like, not running, like, why? Why would you grab that? It's a 5v6. You should be saving that defensively on 2CP. Diamond, Elo, yikers. Yikers. So, I'm going to take a moment to talk about counter comboing, especially on 2CP. So if you're playing a 5v6 or 65, right? You're 65ing, you're defending on 2CP, and you are stubbornly not running a Zenyatta against Zarya Hanzo, okay? Okay, you need, and I repeat, you 100% absolutely have to save your Graviton combo with your Hanzo for the moment that they use theirs on you, because if you don't, say yeah, okay, good. You buy yourself 30 seconds, but what happens when they rip tire two people and you don't have a way to recover? Okay, unless your Hanzo's fucking insane and he kills the Mercy. Okay, what if your Hanzo's not insane? Okay, guess what happens? Guess what happens? You guys get wiped. But even then, if he pulls off a miracle play this fight, their Zarya and their Hanzo are going to come back the next fight. And I haven't watched this video, but I guarantee you right now that this game is going to be lost because their Zarya and their Hanzo come and combo you guys. They only need one tick, and you guys are close to yours, but don't have it yet because you wasted it earlier to buy 30 seconds, and then they're going to team wipe and win the game. I guarantee you. So you should be saving the counter combo because if your tanks frontline and force them to grab the two tanks, and you and your Mercy or your form of damage boost are sitting in the back, which they don't even have a defensive support ult here, so it would team wipe anyway. But say you two are sitting in the back, all you have to do is survive and press Q into a Q and to save the game. But if you didn't, guess you have no way to team wipe, and you have literally no answer to their Zarya Hanzo ult, and then that leaves you. You guys don't C9, do you? You don't C9, right? You just need a dragon there, dude. You just need a dragon there. Because, like, they're already on the point and they're capping a ton. And then, like, what do you get from that dragon? Like, it's barely on the Reinhardt. He's probably going to survive, too. So, like, you should dragon into 3, zone them out. Because that was really risky. Like, you were waiting a long time. So, like, right here. When you see this angle, you jump backwards towards this way down here, and you dragon directly across the point right here, because then the Zarya is probably going to rotate right. But either way, if their whole team is forced to rotate left, your team can punish them because their positioning is really bad. But instead, you jump onto the point to where your dragon, because remember, there's that cast distance for the dragon, where your dragon can't even like get the best cast distance, and you're putting it at a really bad angle as well. So you only really split off the Rhine after doing a little bit of damage. So, and again, like if this was a 6v5 or a 6v6, you would have been in much more trouble there. So try to think about that. Try to think about that. Like positioning, you should definitely be playing the hero at more of a distance, especially if you have dragon. That's what I've noticed. Your dragons are really far forward. So, okay, look, here it comes. Here it comes. Okay, they're gonna get Zarya Hanzo'd and they're gonna lose. Watch, ready? Here we go. Okay, he picked the Junkrat. Big pick, big pick. Oh, you're overcommitting again, and your Zarya's dead too. You guys are overcommitting. Yeah, there's no reason for you to be up there. There's none. There's literally zero purpose of you being there. Look, his team's gonna get Zarya Hanzo. Skip the kill cam. I want to see it. I want to see it. I want to see it. Where is their Zarya Hanzo? Right here it comes. There's the grab. Okay, it came through. Okay, maybe they didn't lose to that, but they still lost to the grab. They still lost to the grab. It's counter grabbing. It's counter grabbing. It's the same concept. Okay, it's the same concept. And now y'all got shattered, snowballed, and you guys lost to 5v6 because you weren't good with your ultimates. And then your Zarya grabs nothing when your whole team's dead. So, you know, unlucky. But you know, it's the counter grab that I'm talking about. It's that counter grab combo that you don't have an answer for, especially if you don't have a defensive ult that can usually survive the ults of this meta. So, a couple things for a Diamond Hanzo here. One, work on positioning. I would say, like, you're overextended quite a bit and playing in places that you don't need to be, that you don't gain anything from. So, like, for example, like, you played this area a lot in Horizon when their team was pushing you from the right, but you should be farther back because you're just risking yourself to unnecessary danger. You're going to put out the same damage from here as you are from a safer place back by your healers. So you don't gain anything from being here. You're actually giving them the advantage. Dragons as well. If somebody's really close to you when you're going to dragon, you can now use your lunge to back up quickly and then dragon. You missed that Reinhardt and that grab. That probably would have won you guys that point, to be honest, if you had gotten the Reinhardt and the grab. And that's the difference between playing 2 meters forward and 2 meters backwards. That's literally the difference that will win you games and lose you games, guys. It's not a whole lot of complicated stuff, especially in Diamond to Master. It only really starts to get complicated with ult economy at 3.7 plus. So honestly, getting Master can be pretty easy with good positioning. So just play smart, play smarter, play a little bit more passive. Try to use your Sonic more in fights. I see you don't use that a lot. You should definitely try to use that a little bit more. And I think that's going to do it. So I hope that helped you. Try to take what I said to heart and practice. And I wish you the best. Do you guys have any more info on coaching? !coaching on my Twitch stream, which is in the description. Catch you guys later. Peace out.